Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I hope all is well with you. All right, this morning I would like to remind us of what we did yesterday, and in fact, day before yesterday, and even yesterday. Our program somehow changed a little bit. Why? Because we decided to remind those who want to go to the history, who want to talk about what happened in the past, that it did not just happen like that. There's something that triggered it. Because when we talk, we are talking based on the current event. Some people want to take us back to remind us of what happened, to call things out as if their own history is bad, right? Like these are individuals that get themselves involved in some things that are going on today that nobody is pleased with. Like nobody want to hear it again. Nobody want to talk about it again. But they often want to talk about it, somebody's past. They want to tell you that, okay, these people did this and did that and did that. Whereas what is going on that everybody's complaining now, they are part and parcel of that. In fact, some of them are even initiator of those things, like Mazakwa. When we talked about what he said in 7 months ago, it's not because we have no other thing to talk about, but you have to go back to remind him what he said and connecting it with what is going on now. You know, as if I know that the other guy that we discussed about his own issue yesterday, as if I knew that one will come up, which is Obi knows Aganobi. We cannot just keep all those simply because we watched it when it happened. Some of us still keep it in our memory. In fact, most of those things are still fresh in our memory. But this morning we are going to go through a post that COS made. She made this post. In fact, I wanted to talk about it yesterday, but because of other things that we have, I said to push it for this moment. Now she made the post after that our broadcast. Okay, I don't know if it's maybe it's a coincidence, or maybe she watched our program. I don't know, but I can tell you what she said here have something to do with what we talked about before, and that is reminding us that DOS agent, faceless agents, they came up with this notion after declaration that COS cannot cross Finland, that she will never get out of Finland. Some of them even went as far as claiming that she receives billions. Even while coming, when I just now that I was preparing to record this video, I saw a video, another post from Anambra Person, or whatever they call that, calling COS out again that she receiving $90,000 every week. Honestly, one thing about Igbo men is that Master Khan said that Igbo men know how to Igbo Egusi. That's the question. That is true. It is true. I'm an Igbo man too, but I have to take it. Honestly, some of us, but not everybody though. Some of our men are very, very funny, very noisy. That does not mean that they are weak. I'm not saying that the Igbo men are weak. No, don't get it twisted. But there's difference between you abandon what you're supposed to do and focus your time and your energy on something that you know that is not going to achieve anything. In fact, most of the things that you are dealing with or something that you want to get yourself involved doesn't even mean anything. But you have to do it anyway. You want to show yourself. You better go back to square one. Like start up again if you want to be relevant. And you have to pass through some things before that relevancy that you are looking for will get to you. You have to work it out as long as you are dealing with our people. Very, very simple. Now, this post, like I said, I'm gonna make it very, very snappy. Don't worry, we're not gonna waste much time here. Here, let me expand this. I don't know if it's readable from your end. I think you can read it, right? It is visible. She said, the plot to drive Biafran restoration is not only carried out by Nigerian state, but also by Biafrans paid by Nigerian state to stop the freedom. Let everyone always remember this. Like I told you, we watched it, even though I, for one, I have forgotten this post. I will not lie to you. But seeing it from COS handle, Mazakwa told us that during the convention, during the redeclaration of Biafra that took place last year, November, that there was a party A and party B. Who is involved in the party A? And who are those in party B? Do you understand? And who is actually funding those parties? Who is backing them up? Then you ask yourself, seeing DOS element making some comment which they made, then demanding that COS will not get out from Finland. I don't think they said it just because they want to say it, just like they're just bragging. I believe they actually worked, did something about it, but they couldn't get it executed. They couldn't get it done. It's not as if they did not make any attempt. I believe they made an attempt. Just like we human beings, sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you have all plans. You have a lot of things to do for the day, but you don't know the one that God is planning, and you don't know the battle that is going on without your consent between devil and God to carry it out on you. Devil may be busy planning on how to put road accident for you, whereas you are planning to go and do something diligently, like something that, like your normal activities. You want to go to market, you want to go to school, you want to go to work, you want to go and see, you want to have fun. Devil may be planning on how to carry out an attack that may end your life without you knowing. But God is on the other side, fighting that thing will not happen. And to you, you go and come back thinking that it's by your own making. It's God. What am I trying to say? During the time of that declaration, a lot of people are planning and plotting evil to make sure that none of the Biafra that went there make it back to their various homes. Some were busy plotting and planning, right? When DOS agent was making this post that we are about to see now, Sonak Barawa, who did not even go to Finland, was busy demanding that why must she end the cabinet? Why must she stop what is the name? The one they call the PM personal assistance success? I hope she's still assisting PM because they have personal assistants on their side though, but they were busy bragging on how to hear from Marina. I thought you should talk to a personal assistant who will just give you the details about what is going on in Finland. Personal assistant to PM. You abandoned him. That one was also waiting, just like us, waiting to hear update from PM. But you are personal assistant. I don't get it. You know, when you begin to count on the lies, these guys have dished out for free, right? Like you'll be shocked. A lot has happened and a lot is still going on. But what it about them is that they will come up with this idea of telling one lies, and they will go back pretending that lies you have forgotten that you don't remember it anymore. Why? Because they will think that if you can retain the previous lie, for them to lie a new one, it will not go down well with you because your mind and your brain are still recalling that the previous lie. They will do everything to push your mind away from those lies. But if you can remember what they said yesterday and the day before yesterday, it will be difficult for them to lie to you today. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. So that is the importance of this post that COS made. And I think it's time for us to go and bring those posts of is here though, but I don't think it's, look at it here, is here, but you can see it here, but it's not all that readable. Let us quickly revisit it. Let me just put it in a format that will enable me to zoom it a little bit so you can see it yourself. All right, so this post is one of the posts that COS shared. So I told you, let me just zoom it a little bit so that you can see it, right? Now, I believe this format will enable you to actually read it for yourself and see what they said here. This one is called Citizen Observer. Remember this guy, faceless. Biafra Unite, Biafra Disunite or United, faceless. A mega gift, faceless. Obi knows Aganobi, faceless. These are a few that I can remember now, and none of them are doing well. None of them are doing well. The people who refuse to, they always contradict themselves. Anyway, here it is. A report emerged about how Orabueze sold Samonepa to the Finnish government for 2.5 million. Orabueze, who resides in the US, is said to be Ikpa's second in command. Intelligence gathered that Orabueze is currently in hiding for what appears to, you won't see more because here did not say, okay, the only field, okay, I forgot that it's down here, okay. He said, intelligence gathered that Orabueze is currently hiding for what appears to be a potential arrest by the FBI. Okay, this is, honestly, I have to appreciate CS for this post. I have to appreciate her for this post. This is the reason why all of us, we need to learn how to retain information for future reference. To some of you that may not know what this means, immediately after declaration of Biafra, after the redeclaration of Biafra, many of them couldn't believe it. And the best way to get it done or to showcase their anger is to having this kind of wishy-washy, expectation that the best thing now is to get her arrested. What can we do now? And they couldn't get it done. They couldn't execute it the way they planned, simply because they can arrest Oyaki though, but what must be must be. So these are the lies they can tell to their own without having no honor, no regard, no respect, nothing whatsoever. This guy made this post just to deceive people or to thwart the original information. Now, I have something to share with you. This is from Citizen Observer. So the lie, this lie is from the one called Citizen Observer. All right, it did not end there. I just wish that COS, when she took the screenshot, she would have just clicked on this show more. It would have, to be honest, I would have loved it more, because this one is that one. We know this guy, who another certified criminal, and I will tell you why. This guy used all his energy to attack PM. Okay, that's number one. Number two, when PM is not here, he also engaged himself in this kind of lies, additional lies, and pretending that he has intel, he knows this, he knows that, whereas he knows nothing. Today, Master has been convicted, right? And PM is also facing another charge, another issue in Finland, powered by these gangsters and that Gono and Uche Chikano and rest of them. He did not stop there. What he's doing now is using AI to create, I just kept quiet all this while. People have been sharing that video to me, series of songs. Oh, South Africa made a song about Biafra. Oh, it's a lie. Oh, these are AI generated songs. You can collaborate with Rihanna using AI. Yes, you can do a collaboration. Music. Even when you are not even an artist at all, you can use AI. Write a song, the AI will write a song for you and actually publish it very well. Your voice and that of Rihanna, or maybe Jay-Z, or maybe you can even collaborate with Eminem. You understand? It is achievable now with AI. So this guy keep on, and he's giving him a huge audience. Once he published the video, Biafra, people are so emotional about Biafra. So anything that you say about Biafra, whether good, they don't even bother to check. It is all the song that the additional is AI generated from A to Z in his platform. People have been sharing a series of songs. I just kept quiet. A man who don't even know his left or right. You think, what are they doing that warrant people from South Africa to sing Biafra song for them? If I thought they want any African superstar want to, sing a song for Biafra or anything at all. So what are they doing? If anybody want to do something, must fall to the right channel. Organically, they will fall. They will fall to the right channel. Why? Look at what Mr. Gota did. When he jumped in, he wanted to support Biafra in his own way and all that. What happened? He gave chance for people to talk to him, and Ogenker and Elias noticed his presence on time and jumped in using fake information. The man granted them open door for them, and few days or few weeks later, he realized that this one is just not one day, one chance cover. What did he do? He made a U-turn. Even now, I'm still expecting him to link up with the COS and let's hear, because I believe he may, even if he's not going to do much, he can use the platform, of course, to air Biafran's situation and what is going on, the grievances and everything. Maybe to his European audience, even though most of them actually know the truth, but because of interest, they always key in to know the interest. What are we going to benefit? That is the problem, and that is why I believe that USB government will get it right, because it's about interest. All these countries that they may be willing to listen to you, no matter how you want to table your problem and everything Biafrans are going through. Do not forget about their own interests. Mention it to them. Let's see, because all these countries are waiting for the interest. With that interest, Nigerian government wouldn't have formed alliance with any country in the world. Even Finland, USA, Saudi Arabia, Israel. Imagine Israel of all countries. Imagine Israel doing business and something with Nigeria. Countries of this world can do something with Satan because of interest. Once you can offer that interest, this is not to say that Nigerian government is corrupt. Even those European countries, they don't do anything with that interest among themselves. So it's all about interest, and we need to learn that and utilize it. Now, he said, not every autopilot member that went to Finland will return. Imaginary story, right? This is what he was cooking up in his mind. This woman called Dr.Orabueze was implicated by EPA, and if she is foolish enough to enter Finland, she won't return. She is on a wanted list terrorism. Many autopilot members don't know the level of crime EPA. And this guy has been talking about Biafra for ages now. You won't hear his voice, no face. He opened YouTube. Go and check his YouTube. I'm not really saying you should support him, but I'm just telling you what is going on there. From A to Z, none of his voice. All of the voice there is AI. I'm not talking about your image, your face, or your picture. No. The voice, even to use voiceover, he don't want to use his original voice. And these are people fighting for you. You hide your identity. Your name is Emeka Gift. That's not the name in your name. Your name may be Emeka, or your father, maybe his father's name may be Emeka as a son name or anything. He just add Gift and official. That's not your name. That one apart. Your picture, your video, nobody knows you. Nobody, and you are advocating for Biafra. People are taking some of this nonsense that you're posting serious. Even to use your own voice, like Biafran Disunite is doing. That one is even better than all these ones. That's why I said the Biafra Unite is better than Obino Zaganobi. Because Biafra Unite use his own original voice. At least. Anybody hiding his voice, his picture, his video talking about Biafra is a criminal. Take it from me. Anybody. I'm not anybody, because in the country that what must be. If you are afraid that they are going to get you arrested, and what are you doing with your platform? You are just creating content. Even though people that have disappeared somehow, or have issue, some of them don't even have a platform. Oh, then you look like you are a member of IPOB. Or you look like you have muscle. You are very vibrant. I think you are one of the different division. That's all. That's the end. Some might even sleeping 3 a.m. They knock at their door and drag them out. Some are in their shop, meaning that they have something doing. They are not. Their job is not even Biafran movement. They went to the shop and kidnapped them. So disappearance of people. You have problem. You have problem. It's not because of this, and this fear of unknown need to end. Anyway, my people, let me know what you think about it. I just appreciate the fact that CS was able to, repost this thing. It makes a lot of sense, a whole lot of sense to me, and I really appreciate it. All right, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all this discussed so far, and don't forget to share it on many platforms of your choice. Very, very, very important that you do so. God bless you, my people, and see you again. Good morning to you. Take care of yourself. Bye.